action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, tonight the New York Knicks play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Oh, blocked by Green.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson, yes, Klay Thompson. Good start. He's made his first shot.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Hardaway. Trey Burke. And the rebound comes down to Curry. To Durant. And finishes strong. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Cantor, Tanila Kina. Pass there. Warriors have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Cantor. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Curry with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Oh, knocks it down from 3. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worse on the three-point shot at all levels.
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
New York in control of the basketball. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to figure things out. Towards the end of the 17-18 season, Trey Burke finally looked like the guy who was drafted 9th overall. In fact, he looked even better, hungrier than I've ever seen him before. He even braided his hair to resemble his idol, Allen Iverson. I'd keep an eye out and see what he can do in this one.
Draymond Green at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. To Hardaway. Gets it in the right corner. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Trey Burke. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Warriors basketball. Livingston. The pass set it all up.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Berg shot off the mark. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. From the painted area, won't go down. Bell to Thompson. Tim Hardaway sends it away. Green.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Thompson. From long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line.
Kevin Knox. Trey Burke. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Jay, you know the Warriors love challenges. As they go for a three-peat, why not try and incorporate the personality and presence of a DeMarcus Cousins?
Well, if there's anybody up for the challenge, it will be a head coach who's had multiple years in dealing with one of the hottest players, when I mean personality, hottest players in the league, and Draymond Green, and that's Steve Kerr. And look, DeMarcus Cousins is going to come back on this team probably after All-Star break, and I think he'll have a chance to really add another versatile piece. But in the interim, I think a guy like Jordan Bell is going to be huge. There's no more JaVale McGee in this squad, but a guy like Jordan Bell or Kevon Looney can give them the length and the intimidation of what they need down low on the blocks.
For the New York Knicks, number 8.
Green. To Thompson. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Warriors have the basketball. To Durant. Trying to cash in.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there.
Just enough imbalance. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Ntilikina with the basketball. Down a dozen. No good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
First quarter's complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams, second quarter. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Ntilikina surveys the floor. To Moutier. For three. Moutier can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
To Moutier. It's blocked by Iguodala. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Moutier to the basket, but it's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Inside, he scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping.
Add 2 points to the board.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Cantor, knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Last year, Jay, Knicks with 29 victories, but that was with Porzingis going down in February. We'll have to see when the big fella, if he comes back this year.
Well, he'll come back. He's been doing some things on the boat in the offseason that a lot of people have made fun of. But I think Coach Fizdale will get this team back on track. And what he was able to do towards the end of the season by taking Frank Ntilikina and Emmanuel Mudiay to a playoff game to let them show the toughness it takes to get to the next level will be instrumental.
New York Knicks basketball to Kevin Knox. Ntilikina. Warriors come away with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get...
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina. Probing the defense. Ntilikina. Shot from the lane won't go. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. That's out. Last touch by Enes Kanter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Knicks, number 8, Mario Lasagna.
Thompson. Curry. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
The possession lies with New York. Ntilikina to Kanter. Almost unlucky bounce to Curry. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, you've been working in the crowd.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
Hardaway to Ntilikina. Screen coming to Ntilikina. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. When you look at how many turnovers they've given up, it's hard to feel any sympathy for them. They need to straighten things out if they want to give themselves a chance.
Game track. Field goals.
The New York Knicks just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first 2 quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half. The shooting was certainly worse in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Klay Thompson did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
goal.
Emmanuel Mudiay didn't have any impact on the scoreboard in the opening half. I'm sure he'd like to redeem himself in the second half. But the way things have been going thus far, it's hard to believe it's going to happen for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.